Hello my little monkeys from space. This is a tutorial for making the prosthetic for the Babadook, which putting it on my face and all that stuff will come in part 2, so this is part 1 obviously. This is an outline with some teeth that I made out of false nails, woohoo! So I'm using this outline. I measured it against my face to make sure it was all the right size and everything, so that's good, isn't it? Oh, fade out. Oh look, there's me doing stuff. Mixing some flour and latex. This is to make a slip. You mix liquid latex with a little bit of flour and it thickens up the latex enough to make it mouldable so that you can make more of a sculpt rather than just building it up by patting tiny bits, which literally takes a bajillion years, which I have done before, but I've done it on my face because this is the first time I've ever done prosthetics in this way, which is doing it onto something plastic that I can peel it off afterwards to then apply. And I usually do it straight onto the face, and it does take forever to dry. It really does when you do it that way. So yeah, you add a little bit of flour and boom. Also, you'll notice that I'm going very, very fast. That is because I am in fact the Flash. Yes, I am super speedy. It's not that I've just sped up the video or anything like that. Honest. Like, you know. Look at my hand! That hand is like so fast, so fast. But yeah. Oh, fade. This actually took about 25 minutes, half an hour for the whole thing. You'll notice at the end that there's a little bit cut off, and that's basically just me covering up the last teeth and then smoothing it out with liquid latex on my finger to give it a nice even smooth coating. Also, this is the first time I've done this, and you'll notice that I kind of fucked up a little bit just here. What I did was I made the sculpt and then tried to shove the teeth in, and that was more difficult than it really needed to be. What I should do is what I did with the bottom set of teeth, which is put a little bit on, put the teeth on, and then build up over the top of that. But I wasn't thinking, to be fair. It's my own fault. Totally my own fault. So yeah, I did have a little bit of difficulty shoving those teeth in, and they did end up quite messy. But I'll show you cleaning up the teeth and stuff a bit more when I do the second part. Also, the lighting's not great. Did this in my kitchen, so I had to use a lamp because the lights in my kitchen are rubbish, and it was dark when I filmed this. So that's exciting, isn't it? Yeah. Don't really know what else to say. I suppose I could just watch along with you and then say what I'm doing. At the moment, I'm trying to get latex in between the teeth. Oh, it faded out. Yeah, trying to get latex in between all the teeth. That's exciting. I'm trying to smooth it. It's not very good at smoothing. As I said, the best way to smooth down is to do it while the slip latex, the flour and liquid latex mix is still slightly wet. Put your finger in liquid latex and run it over the top to smooth, and it ends up a lot better than trying to smooth it with a little piece of metal sculpting thing that just wasn't working at all, really, was it? Wow. Also, if you have any questions or comments, ask them, because there's a comment section down there, and the whole point of that being there is so that you can ask things. But, you know, be nice, because this is my first tutorial, and it's the first time I've done this, and it's the first time I've done a voiceover. It's basically a first for everything. Just consider me an absolute idiot who's just trying to show you how I am doing things in my idiot way. And also, if you're nice, that means I won't have to hunt you down and kill you. So that's also a bonus. See, look, I made things, and I made the bottom lip, and then I put the teeth over the top, and then added latex over the top of that, and it was about a bajillion times easier than trying to shove the teeth in, like I did with the top one. So I learned from my mistakes. A little bit of a learning curve for you as well, there you go. A little lesson for you. Don't be an idiot like me. Oh, another tip is to, when you've completed it with the liquid latex, make sure you've run it all around the edge of the prosthetic so that there's a small, very thin skin-like layer around the edge, because that helps when you take it off the sculpt and you're trying to put it on your face. Then it helps to merge it in with your skin. And have some liquid latex on hand to also pat the edges in to make it look more like it's a part of your face and not just something that you've stuck on. Although, I'm going to hazard a guess and say this will probably just look like something I've stuck on, because, again, I'm not an expert. I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest with you. I haven't shown you removing it because that'll come in the second video. Whenever that comes, hopefully in the next couple of days, because I have pretty much everything for my outfit now, so it's just when I get the time to film it. Oh, look at me go, I'm so fast, look at me go! Putting more teeth on, da-na-na. Look at the teeth, look at the little teeth. Oh, fade out, more teeth. I mean, false stick-on nails with the underside painted white really do look quite like teeth in this bad quality lighting. It's kind of freaking me out a little bit. It looks like I've got someone's teeth and I'm sticking them to it. It's a bit gross, really. How lumpy and bumpy it is. It will end up smoother, I promise. Doesn't look this bad at the end. Well, actually, no, it does look quite bad. Oh, there you go. See, and it looks like a raving rabbit's mouth, as my daughter told me. She was right. So that's fun, isn't it? Anyway, comments down below, and I look forward to seeing you in part 2 of this tutorial for Babadook, or Babadook, or however you want to say it. So, bye!